my little elf can start recording. I hope she was back in time for that to be acceptable. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Namyats. Namyats, unlike Stamen, Namyats was made famous by Sam Stamen. And Namyats, if you hadn't worked it out, is his name backwards. Stamen backwards is Namyats. And it has nothing to do with Stamen at all. So I've got a number of hands for us to look at. Let's pull them up.
You want me to open the bid?
No, not yet. Okay. So let's all look at the north hand. I'm going to let the initial hands have everybody see them. So I think everybody would know how to open the bidding with this hand. 4, 8, 12, 15 points altogether, and a nice spade. So of course we're going to open the bidding 1 spade. Anybody disagree with that bid? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go on to the next board. Now this hand is not so good. We no longer have an opening hand. So how would we open the bidding with this hand? Perfect. 2 spades says, partner, I've got a bad hand with a long suit. So 2 spades. Now, here we have not 6 spades, but 7 spades. How would we open the hand this time? 3 spades. Very good. And let's change it again.
Gets better.
4 spades. When we have an 8-card suit headed by something like the Ace, King, Jack, it's a very good looking suit. So with 8 cards, we're just going to preempt. And this always says, partner, I have an 8-card solid suit, but I have less than an opening hand. So far we've looked at 1 spade to open, opening hand with at least 5 spades. 2 spades open, a weak 2, bad hand, long suit. We opened 3 spades to show a 7-card suit. And now we finally got to an 8-card suit and we opened 4 spades. So any questions so far from anybody? As always, if you have a question, send your question through the Zoom chat line and Paul will ask me about whatever it is. Trying to let somebody in and maybe that'll do the trick. Okay. Now let's look at this hand. We've still got an 8-card suit and it's a solid suit. Solid means Ace, King, Jack or better. So the only thing better than that would be the Ace, King, Queen. That's what we mean by solid. Okay. Let me just take a second to make Paul the co-host and then he can admit people for me. Can't find him here.
Oh, I'm here. In the meantime, there are 2 questions.
Yes.
If you don't have an ace or a king, do you still open?
I'm talking about a solid suit here. So you can preempt if you wish, but I've chosen this hand because it's going to be instrumental in looking at the next hand. Okay, in fact, at this hand. So we're going to define a solid suit as being headed by the Ace, King, Jack, or better. Because hopefully you can set up this suit for 1 loser at most in the suit. And you may not, with 8 of them, you might not even have a loser because the queen might fall. So our definition of solid suit is going to be Ace, King, Jack, or better. Ace, King, Jack 8 times or better, okay? Was that the only question, Paul?
Yes, at the moment.
Okay, good. So this hand is different from all the others because this time, in addition to our long solid suit, we have an outside ace. So we could open this hand 4, 8, 12. We could open this 1 spade. And then if partner took a bid, we could bid 4 spades. Or if the opponents interfered, they overcalled in some way, we could bid 4 spades. Or we could open 4 spades, but we are too good to open 4 spades. Enter Namyats. With Namyats, we're going to bid a minor. So spades relates to diamonds, and hearts would relate to clubs. So with this spade hand, I'm going to ask Mary to open the bidding 4 diamonds. Now, this is an alert, so undo that, please, Mary. You have to ask for the undo, because I specifically want you to type, before you okay your bid, I want you to put long spades when you open 4 diamonds. Long spades. Now, the opponents might say, how long? You say at least 8 cards. The difference between opening 4 spades with a very weak hand and with less than an opening hand and this one is that in addition to your solid suit, ace, king, jack, or better, you have an outside ace or king. So this is Namyats. If Mary had a heart suit, she would open 4 clubs. 4 clubs says, partner, I have 8 hearts. Opening 4 diamonds says, partner, I have 8 spades. Now, we give up weak preempts at the 4 level in the minors, but how often do they come up? And if you had that hand, you could open 3 or you could open 5 if you really want to, or you can just pass and await developments. So with this hand, Marissa has very little, so she's just going to say pass. And now let's look at Tom's hand. He's got 3 spades, got quite a nice hand, but he knows his partner doesn't have much. So, but she's got an outside ace or king. She might have the ace of diamonds or the ace or king of clubs or the king of hearts. We just don't know. In any case, we're going to bid 4 spades. Any questions there? So let's see how many this is going to make. What would the opening lead be? What would you like to lead, Marissa? Choose a lead.
It's not me.
Oh, was it me?
Judy.
Right. Okay.
2 of diamonds lead. So on the diamond lead, we have no diamond losers, no heart losers. We have to lose 2 clubs and we have no spade losers. So we're going to make 5. So this 4, 8, 12 count opposite 3, 6, 8 and 5 is 13 count. Was in 4 spades in the right contract. No slam on this hand. So any questions? Playing Namyats, we alerted as long spades, but it's always stronger than opening 4 spades direct. So the guidelines are always going to be ace, king, jack, or better at the top of your suit, an 8-card suit, and at least an outside ace or king. If we had much more than that, we might be able to open 2 clubs, make a game-forcing bid. Okay. So I don't think the hands have changed, but I want to show you something else. So North, you're still you're still the dealer. Okay, long spades, very good. Marissa's going to pass. And this time, this is the way that many people play it. if we bid the in-between suit, it forces partner to bid 4 spades. So we might now bid 4 hearts. It doesn't say anything about hearts. It just says, partner, I want you to bid 4 spades. Because I want you to be the declarer, not me. So you should have the agreement that over 4 diamonds, I can either bid 4 spades and you must pass because you already told your hand, or I can bid the gap, in which case you must bid 4 spades. And you will be the declarer, and either I will pass or I might continue if I'm looking for a slam. So this is how some players choose to play it. So if you agreed with your partner to play Namyats, then you must discuss whether you're going to bid the gap or not and what it means. So here, South has got the ace jack of hearts. And the king of diamonds that might need protecting. So the queen jack, unless partner's got the ace or king, they're dead no matter who's on lead. But I might actually prefer to be the declarer and have the lead coming towards me with this hand, as we did a moment ago. So that's one of the things to take into account. Who do we really want to be the declarer? Okay.
Excuse me. We had a question.
Yes.
And that is, would you please repeat the meaning of the bids? For example, spades, diamonds, hearts, clubs in the bidding.
We have, let's look at the north hand. They moved the deal around the table, unfortunately. With the north hand, we want to open, we want to get on the table that we have 8 spades and a hand that is too good to open 4 spades. How do we define that? We've got ace, king, jack, which defines a solid 8 card. And we have an outside ace or king. So we have 12 points, too good to open 4 spades. And if we get passed out in 1 spade, that would be a tragedy because the chances are that we get spades. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers. So, partner rates to have 1 or 2 tricks for us. So instead of opening 4 spades with this hand or 1 spade, we're going to choose diamonds. In fact, an easy way to remember is that spades and diamonds are the 2 pointed suits. You look at the picture of the symbols. Spades has a point, diamonds has a point. And clubs and hearts are the round suits. They both got those lovely curves at the top. So if we open 4 diamonds, that says, partner, I'm not preempting in diamonds, I'm preempting in spades. But I'm stronger than if I just opened 4 spades. If partner opened 4 clubs, it would be saying that they have a preemptive hand or stronger than a preempt, but their suit is hearts, not clubs. Okay. So I really want it to come around to north. So can we all pretend that we passed the first time till we get back to north? Sometimes the software moves the dealer. Okay. So north is going to open 4 diamonds. Nothing changed. Very good, thank you. And Marissa's going to pass. And this time, my hand is so bad, I just want to bid 4 spades. I don't want to give anybody a chance to double 4 hearts for the lead or anything like that, so 4 spades. This one is clear cut. I just want to say 4 spades. And now the When it comes back to, normally if she had opened 4 diamonds, somebody might double along the way, but he hasn't got very much to double on. But it turns out that we can't make 4 spades, and East-West, I think, can make 3 hearts. So this time Mary's got ace, king, queen, solid hearts, plus an outside ace or king. So she's got 12 points. Once again, it's too strong to open a weak preempt. It's too strong to open 4 hearts once we learn Namyats. So 4 clubs screams, I've got long hearts.
Could I double?
Well, if you double 4 clubs, it's a takeout for hearts, a takeout of the heart suit.
Yeah, yes, exactly. I have a singleton in heart, yeah.
Right. It's, even though normally 4 clubs artificial, if we double that, it's normally lead directing when we double an artificial bid. But this is an exception. Because North has announced exactly where her suit is, this double is a takeout of that long heart suit. Partner bid any suit except hearts. I make the perfect dummy and I have quite a nice hand. Well, I know my job. I'm not going to give them a chance to bid diamonds, so I'm going to bid 4 hearts right away. 4 hearts. And now, I don't think Judy's good enough to bid.
But okay, do you want me not to?
I don't think you should bid.
Okay.
I would not bid there.
Well, we're not vulnerable, so that's one thing.
Spades, but you know that North has got 12 or 13 points, and that would mean that if your part, if you've got 20 enough points per game, it means that my hand is utterly devoid of points. So I might not make 4 hearts, and you probably won't make 4 spades. You've got 2 heart losers for a start. So I would be very careful about responding to that double.
Okay.
So let's see what happens here. So what are you going to lead against? I bid the heart. So what are you going to lead?
Oh, well.
Absolutely.
Marissa?
Yeah.
Well, are we playing it?
I want to see how many tricks you can play. So this is not a good switch.
No.
Why is this not a good switch? Because no, you can't see the king in the dummy, can you? I beg your pardon. That's
No, I can't. No.
That's fine.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Sorry. Yes, I can.
Yeah, she can.
No, yes, I can. So yes, please. Yes, I can. Yeah.
So, oh, it didn't take back the queen. Ask for another undo, please, Marissa.
Yes. Yeah, because the dummy is here on my right. Yeah, of course.
Close it for the moment.
Not a good switch, and so.
That makes it easier for you.
Okay, what then? Down.
Well, nobody at this table knows how to play bridge.
Okay, let's go back.
So
play trump.
we never underlead an ace. against a suit
Oh,
contract.
yeah, you're right. Yes, absolutely.
So if you want to play the ace, that's acceptable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would, because we're making so, yeah.
So now she's told you that she doesn't have.
Yeah. Okay.
But you got your one trick anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
So now, where else might you possibly get a trick? Well, now you're going to have to. I would play a heart.
Yeah.
Because you can see that if your partner has the ace of clubs, it's going to set up the king. And you don't really want that to happen. Okay, so you're going to claim 4 more tricks because nobody's going to throw away the ace of clubs.
We don't play that badly.
There's a question, please.
Yeah.
The question is, must you have 8 of the suit to use Namyats?
Yes. Yes. Namyats is very specific. We should have ace, king, jack, or better. King, queen, jack is not good enough. Ace, jack implies a solid suit. And we must also have an outside ace or king. Because you have to have some defensive value as well. You're way up in the stratosphere. You've probably 8 tricks in your own suit, plus another trick from your outside ace or king. And so you need 1 trick from your partner to make game. So let's just look at the south hand for a moment. Can you see that south really, well, he's got a couple of hearts, that's nice. But his king, queen of diamonds is going to produce a trick no matter what. It happened to work, quite well here when they led the ace and he got both of them. But that's a sure trick. So that's probably all that is needed to make game. In fact, did we make 4 or 5? 4.
5.
No, we just made 4. We lost
the ace of clubs.
A club and a diamond and the ace of spades.
Yeah.
But always remember that when you have an 8-card suit, you have 5 other cards divided by 3 suits. So that's always going to be something like 2-2-1 or 3-1-1. So that's why there are very few losers in a hand with an 8-card suit. So I just have to tell you my little joke. What do you call an 8-card suit? Answer, trump. So now we're going to give everybody else a chance to have well.
Oh. Okay, so I have to say 4 diamonds. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so remember that you're supposed to alert this as being long spade.
Oh, yes, sorry. 1, 2, 2.
Okay, so I'll open the cards. So this looks quite straightforward. Oh, look, the singleton queen of spades. That's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
King of hearts. So have to lose one heart and a club and a diamond.
Yep.
And that's 11 points opposite 4, 6, 8, 9, 20 points, and it makes game. And I don't know if you've been noticing that playing on BBO this past week, we've had many, many distributional hands. You all agree?
Yes.
Lee Atkinson, who plays in our open game. I mean, she plays at our club normally. She's got a star after her name because she and her longtime partner won the mixed pairs at nationals a few years back. Very exciting for them. And she just knows that this hand is going to produce all these tricks. She's a wonderful, wonderful player. And if you ever want to go and see how to play a difficult hand, go check in the open game to see if Lee played. I don't know if you can, if Lee played it and how she played it, because she's
yes, we can. I mean, you just have to go to the results in Reach the Common Game, and you can pick up the game you want and see not only what they play, but also how they played it.
How they played it, yes, exactly.
Even if you didn't play in that game?
Even if you didn't play in that game, you just go to because you have this link to the common results page or whatever, which I've sent to you,
Mm-hmm.
You click on the day you want and the game you want. And now you see the list. And now you click on the hand you want and on the couple you want to see how they play.
Oh,
you
great.
can see absolutely everything. I mean, you can spend hours and hours watching hands playing by good players. Yeah.
We have several questions.
Okay.
First question, Devin wants to know, can you bid this if opponents or your partner has opened?
No, it's an opening bid. So only the opener can initiate Namyats.
Right, and he says further, assuming not, so then can you be in any seat to open this, or it's strictly opener?
You have to be the opener. That doesn't mean you have to be the dealer. You have to be the first person at the table to do anything other than pass. So remember the hand where I made everybody go pass, pass, pass?
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth seat was the one that bid the hand. So that's a perfectly possible order.
Okay, a question about the last hand. Why wouldn't she bid hearts so that the big hand plays spades?
She had such a bad hand, she wanted to get there very fast.
And the last, oh, this was answered. Okay, we're done.
Okay. Okay, so let's look at this hand. So Tom's in the hot seat this time, south. Four hearts. No, you're too good for four hearts, Tom, because you've got the magic ace, king, jack, plus an outside king. So we're going to initiate Namyats by bidding the other rounded suit, four clubs alert, long hearts. Now let's look at the north hand. Mary is sitting north. She's got a really good hand. Ace, king of diamonds, stiff club, three of her partner hearts, and the ace, queen of spades.
Do you want us to see this?
Oh, yes, okay. Mary is smelling a slam. Doesn't know for sure, but usually when partner opens this Namyats bid, he has no more than 5 losers. So let's check the hand and see how many losers South has. Well, 1 spade because we're missing the ace, 1 heart because we're missing the queen, a diamond and 2 clubs, 5 losers. Now let's check how many losers North has. Missing the king of spades, that's 1. Missing the ace, king of hearts, that's 2 more, so now we're up to 3. Missing the queen of diamonds, that's 4. And a singleton useless club, that's 5 losers. So North 5 losers plus South's expected 5 losers is 10. We take this away from 24. 10 from 24 is 14. That suggests that we can make 8 hearts. That's a joke. It suggests we can make a slam. So on this hand, Mary's going to go slow. She's going to make her partner bid hearts, and then she's going to bid 4 no trump. So we're going to bid the gap. We're going to bid 4 diamonds. Marissa's going to pass. And South bids 4 hearts. Pass by Judy. And now North is going to bid 4 no trump, Blackwood. Of course, as always in this group, we play 14-30. So what does Tom have? 2 without the queen. So 5 hearts. We didn't know if his outside ace or king was actually an ace. He might have had the ace of clubs. But since it's a king, since he's got 2, and we know that he's got the ace king of hearts, because he's not allowed to bid Namyats unless he has ace king jack or better. We know he's got the ace king, that's his 2. We've got the queen, so we know about that, but he has an outside ace or king somewhere. Now we know it's not an ace. It's not the king of diamonds. It's not the king of the hearts, because he's already shown that. So either he's got the king of clubs or the king of spades. So I feel pretty confident that we can, if he's got the king of spades, we've got a club loser. If he's got the king of clubs, then we've only got 1 club loser, and hopefully he will be short in spades. But we're willing to take a chance and bid 6 hearts. I hope everybody could follow that reasoning. So Marissa's got a very obvious lead with the queen of clubs. Top of the sequence.
It's not my lead.
Oh, my lead.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. Well, this is also a very obvious lead with the ace of clubs. And now, of course, there's going to be a switch. Okay. So I think you can claim now, Tom. Well done. So they were able to catch their ace of clubs, and then Tom took the rest of the tricks. So this is a wonderful bid for this kind of hand. Now, I don't play Namyats with anybody at the moment, I don't think. I played it up in New Jersey, where it was very popular. But it doesn't come up that often, except for last week. And because I remember Lee giving all these wonderful distributional hands at my table, and we suffered as a consequence. But when it comes up, it's wonderful to have this bid in your toolkit. And it's just very, very easy. Nothing difficult to learn about it. And I was thinking yesterday when Jack and Lee had yet another good round against Bella and me at yesterday afternoon's game. And I was thinking that one of the things that makes them such winning players all the time is that they've got an enormous repertoire of bids, of tools, that they know what to use when that situation comes up. Now, I don't know how long they've been playing, but I think quite a lot longer than I have. And I've been playing now for 30 years. I can't believe, it feels like yesterday that I started. I have to admit that it's about 30 years now. So the more we see, the more we play, the more tools we learn about, the more tools we adopt. And then the secret is being able to pull up a tool with this particular partner on the day that the need arises. Now, you cannot play Namyats unless you agree with your partner that you're going to play it and how you play it in terms of bidding the gap or just bidding the suit and discussing the slight differences between them.
Okay, I'd rather be dummy because I have nothing. So I go for the intermediate suit.
Go for the intermediate, okay.
Because I have nothing to offer, yeah.
Right. I make partner reveal his hand. Go ahead.
With this hand, wouldn't I double?
You might, yes. Yes, because you've got to take out of the spade suit, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd like to bid clubs.
One of the clubs.
Just because I can see the hand.
See, that's not fair.
It is.
But you could double again. You could double again to make your partner bid if you wanted. But you didn't. So.
Should we play this, or do you want me just to?
Well, I just want to know what you're going to do, Judy, because if you play out all your spades, you're still going to have 3 losers at the end.
Yeah, I'm going to, okay, I'll show you what I'll do.
Okay.
Be more fun squeezing them, but. Ooh.
Would squeeze them.
Huh?
And now you have to squeeze them.
But he's seen the hand. He's cheating.
No,
Yes.
No, we are not seeing the hand.
Yeah, I think so.
No. Right now, they were before, but right now they're closed.
Well, they are now, but they were open before.
Look at this.
That was good.
Julie has 11 points and Marissa has 1 point, so 12 points. The opponents have 28 points.
Wow.
And so on this deal, East-West at -50 and North-South can make 5 clubs. Interestingly, they cannot make 5 hearts. They might make 5 hearts with poor defense. It's a difficult hand to play, but they can make 5 clubs. So being -50 instead of -400 or something is a pretty good outcome.
Yeah.
Before we go to this hand, we had a question regarding hand 10, and I found that if you go on the BBO board, you can go back by looking at history. Do you want to look at hand 10 and answer this question?
Go ahead.
Okay. This person saying, I don't understand the 5 heart bid in hand 10. Spades had ace king plus king of spades. Doesn't that mean the bid should be 5 diamonds?
Well, we were playing key card. Key card for hearts. Right? No, oh, did we have the auction wrong? 4 diamonds said that he had
No? North bid the 4 diamonds.
No, it was 4 clubs. It started 4 clubs.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The whole auction's not there.
So
Yeah.
It's 4 clubs in the South.
Yeah.
that promises a heart suit. So 4 diamonds by North and South bid 4 hearts. Now North started Blackwood. 4 no. So key cards based on the heart suit were 2 without the queen. So the answer was 5 hearts. The king of spades is irrelevant. It's not a key card. So the key cards are the 4 aces plus the king of trumps, which in this case was hearts. So we answered 2, and North figured out that it was safe to bid 6 hearts.
Okay, thank you. A second question. Can you please restate when the responder should bid the in-between suit? Should they be strong, want slam, or weak, as in this hand?
Well, it depends. Depends on a number of things. If you're very strong and you want to go slamming, instead of jumping straight to 4 no trump, 4 clubs, 4 no trump, you could do that. But if you bid the in-between gap, it gives the opponents a chance to double, so you get some information on what their hands might be. And your partner's always going to bid their long suit, and then you can bid 4 no trump. Because trumps is confirmed and you can 4 no trump, it's no problem. If you had a hand with tennis combinations, ace jack or king jack and the other suits, it may be beneficial to have the lead come towards your hand. You don't have enough for a slam, but you would rather be declarer and have a lead come towards your hand rather than through your hand. So that would govern why you might bid, not bid the gap. You just want to be the declarer yourself. If you absolutely don't want to be the declarer because you're so weak, you can just bid the suit immediately. You would be the declarer if you want to be the declarer, but if you don't want to be the declarer and you're very weak, you could bid the gap and then pass your partner's rebid. So I'm sorry, I didn't say that very clearly, so let me say it again. You would bid the gap with extra strength, intending to bid 4 no trump after partner bids their long suit. You would bid the gap if you do not wish to be the declarer, and then you will pass partner's bid of her long suit. You will bid directly, even if you've got a weakish hand, but you would like the lead to come towards your hand rather than your partner.
Thank you.
Okay, so 4 diamonds here. I've got spades, double for takeout, 4 hearts, 4 spades. Good luck, partner. You're on your own here. This also has the advantage of putting this strong hand on lead. So if you play this, if it comes up enough, you can see the times when you think, well, boy, I just want her to be the declarer. But now they're on lead. So, okay, so they're going to lead the ace of clubs. It's a perfectly normal lead. But it's not going to get them many tricks.
Well.
Oh.
This is the same hand as before, just rotated. So we'll go on to the next one. I think Mary's going to go down just the same. Very good. So I'm going to ask Judy what she expects Marissa's hand to look like.
Well, I'm thinking she's got the ace king of trump when she said she had 2 key cards. So I think we're missing an ace of hearts.
Okay, very good. Where do you think her king is?
In spades, in trump.
Well, no, but she showed you that, but she has to have an outside ace or king.
Oh, well, then the king of diamonds.
She's either got the ace of hearts or the king of diamonds, right?
Yes.
I can work that out from the...
She wouldn't have the ace of hearts, because if she had the ace of hearts, she would have had to bid 5 diamonds.
Another key card.
Yeah, 5 diamonds instead of 5 hearts.
Must have the king.
She's got the king of diamonds.
It's pretty safe. Okay. So what is North going to lead? Who bid the spades? South is on lead.
There's a question before they play.
Yes.
Is there a way to show the void?
I would think it's probably too risky at the moment, because that would obligate him to be bidding 6 hearts.
Right.
So, and he's already said that he's got this shapely hand. So his partner knows that he may have a void. So what you're going to lead, Tom? Jack. Okay, so you can claim, Judy.
Claim.
Very good.
I can claim.
Missa, yeah.
Yes, someone can.
We have another question.
Go ahead.
Show this on the convention card.
No, but in the box under opening preempts, you can write Namyats in there. In fact, I just picked up my person I'm playing with this afternoon. I'm playing with Maggie Schenkin today, and we do play Namyats. But I play it with very few other people.
How often does it come up, would you say?
I can't remember the last time it came up, which is why I don't remember that I played it with Maggie.
Okay.
So on that theme, it's always a good idea to sit down and look over your card before every session with whoever you're playing with that day. I had one partner that we played together so frequently, I knew the card, you know, without having to think about it. But when I play with Bella, I have to review my card. With Maggie, I play completely differently. With Neil, we have a lot of special agreements, and so on. With some other partners, pretty standard 2/1 with a few gadgets. But always check your carding, what signals you have, because I play standard with some and I play upside down with others. So I was once playing with a so-called expert, and I made a deal. I would play with his wife twice for every time he played with me, and no money would change hands. So that was a good deal. So we weren't doing very well. And I said, well, I didn't understand your signal. Well, I was playing upside down and he was playing standard. But he had looked at my card and said he would play my card. So our arrangement didn't last very long.
What about odd even? What do you think about that?
I played odd even for years and years and years. And when I started playing upside down with one or two partners down here, for them to play upside down count and attitude and odd even discards was too much for them. And so in the end, I said, look, just forget odd even. And now I've got so used to not playing odd even, it's not so easy for me to go back to playing it. But it's whatever system that you choose that works, that's a good system.
Okay.
The reason I liked so much was that you can send 2 messages with 1 card. That's not possible in upside down carding. So for instance, if I want to choose, suppose spades are trumps, and I discard the 3 of hearts. This says, I really like hearts. It's a very tiny little card. I didn't waste a winner. If I wanted you to play clubs, I could play the 3 of clubs or the 2 of hearts or the 2 of diamonds, or an equally low card to say, I don't want this suit, but I want a very low suit. Or I could discard the 10, a very high even, to say, I don't want this suit, but I want a very high suit. So you can't do that with upside down carding. Is this the new hand or is this the same hand?
This is a new hand.
New hand.
Probably the last one we'll play today.
Let's see. I just forgot everything. Wait a minute. Okay. Yes.
No, I said.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, right. I'll have an undo. So I knew something.
Is that your suit, or are you playing with your opponents?
No, I'm playing with half a brain. Let's see.
Because that's actually my suit. Okay, we go for it. No, I cannot do that. That's not, sorry. That's not, that would be a take. I'm sorry.
It must be contagious.
So have to pass. Yeah. That was confusing, this.
Best just to pass. Okay, so that's it, huh?
That's it.
That's it.
We have a question.
Go ahead, Paul.
Okay. One of our friends wants to know about South's opening. Is that a solid heart suit?
No, it's not. Good spot. This is not. So let's undo this whole auction.
Let's see. How do you?
Tom asked for an undo.
It's too hard.
So this is the perfect hand to open. And again, Tom.
Now, can we see all hands then, or do you want us to?
Tom needs an undo. Thank you. Okay. So this hand, tell me what you think. So Tom's got 10 points. He's got 8 cards. He's got an outside ace or king, but he doesn't have ace, king, jack. So this is the hand that is less than an opening hand, but with 8 hearts, we're going to open 4 hearts. So this is the weak preempt. It says I've got an 8-card heart suit, and this is much weaker than if I opened 4 clubs. So whoever spotted that, pat on the back to them. And that's going to end the auction. Nobody wants to interfere here. So how's it going to work?
Oh, we gonna play this?
No, I just want you to make the lead and then we'll decide.
Okay. Well, I think I would do that.
So you lose nothing by going up with the 10. Actually, you probably should play the 5 when I think about it.
No, where is Dammy's on my left? No, so I don't see that. Okay.
No. Okay, so now you're in. How's it going to go? Well, it looks like you've got 3 club losers. You ever get to the dummy? Maybe. If you lead towards the north hand, you pull your trump. You have to lose a heart because there's the queen third on your left. You can win a spade. If they duck, you'll go up with the king. If they win the ace, you'll get the king later. And then you can lead towards the king of clubs. And it's not a happy hand. So you're going to lose 2 clubs and a spade and a heart. And you won't make 4 hearts. But they might be able to make something. They could probably make 3 no trump. 2 clubs, the diamond is 3, 3 spades is 6, and 1 heart is 6. Make 3 no trump. But they could make 1 no trump. In fact, now I think they can make 2 no trump. Double dummy, they can make 2 no trump. But if you're minus 50 instead of being minus 90, that's a good outcome.
We have to give credit to Elizabeth for the catch.
Okay, well done, Elizabeth. She was really watching. So that ends the lesson on Namyats. It's a great bid. I'm not even really advocating that you say you have to learn it and play it. But if it comes up at the table, you will now know what it is and what it means. And you'll have an idea of the shape of their hand. And remember that you're more likely to see this if you play at tournaments. or you might see it if you're playing in other sections of BBO where you're coming against people from all across the country, all across the world who may play this bid. So it's good to know what it is and how it works. That's my theory. And I think that next week I decided I would talk about puppet Stayman, only because Stayman is on my mind after today.